Hello everyone, it's me, and I'm back yet again with another list of what is hot and what is not, and these are things that you will surely want to know. First off, so what's hot in the world of men's fashion? Well, I'll tell you, those short nylon shorts that seem to be all the rage in the world of men's fashion this past summer, VPL, P does not stand for panty anymore, if you catch my drift. So get your eye filled now because it's starting to get cool outside, which means one thing. It's time for guys to start putting their pants on. Millennial pink is still very hot at the moment and it shows no signs of slowing down, but what I personally feel will be hot in the near future is what I like to call millennial green. Think 1970s hospital green, and this will of course give rise to a future resurgence of pastels. So go on and dig out your Easter bonnets now and wait by the phone for my call. Comedy movies, they are totally out. 2 hours and I only laughed twice. Not worth the time. Hot belts, think statement belts, think 1980s belts, think about belting your shirts again. How chic! Wine is out. What's hot are tropical drinks, think coconut, pineapple, rum, vodka, gin, tequila, banana. And you can easily leave out the alcohol for all of your church parties and for your children's sleepovers. Just make sure you remember which one has the alcohol and which one doesn't. Just kidding! Alcohol for everyone! Michael Jackson said it's okay, remember? Jesus juice. It's still very hot at the moment. What is out? Pictures of money on clothing. Honestly, if you have to advertise, then that totally says something about you. So keep them dollars to yourself and in your pockets, or if you're that type of person, go ahead and slip them into the strippers' hot bikinis while your wife's not looking. Honey, I gotta work a little late tonight. Yeah, bye. Speaking of, what's not cheaters? I mean, do I even need to include that in the list? Of course not. We all agree that cheaters suck, especially strippers that try to steal your man. What's hot? Crushes! Preferably on hot male celebrities, so go on ahead, girls, and fantasize your rocks off. What's not are designer bags with logos printed all over them, because if anyone can have one, then that totally takes away from the exclusivity and like the luxury. What's hot are designer bags with minimal logos. You know, it's a totally new thing. Like, you can look it up. Ask Siri or your Amazon Home. Do you have one of those? Amazon. I forget it because she's got a name. Mary! That doesn't sound right. I'm having like a moment right now where I totally can't think of what that lady's name is. Is it Maxine? Oh my god! Mary! Maxine! Angela! I say Angela, and I think that I'm getting a little bit closer to it. Angel. Oh my god. Alexa. Yes. Are designer bags being designed without logos, and is that all the rage? Yes. Oh my god. I'm moving on. What's not hot are horror anthology series, because I've watched quite a few, you know, over the span of quite a long time, and they all suck. What's hot at the moment are eggs. They're not just for Easter anymore. Think about it. I really want you to think about it. Now I want you to go on ahead and throw a poached egg brunch. Just remember to top with chives and just a little bit of caviar, because that's how we do it, because we are flash around here. What's not hot is genetically modified meat. Don't let your baby boys grow boobs before you've given them the talk. It's gonna make things really confusing for them. They're gonna think they're a lesbian. Not that there's anything wrong with being a lesbian. Before I knew I was gay, I thought I was a lesbian myself. What's not hot? What's not hot is shameless self-promotion. Also, making videos where the only purpose of making that video is to try to sell people on giving you Patreon dollars, but you're making the video where you're not actually saying this is the purpose for this video, but everybody knows what's going on. That's what's not hot. It's not hot or sexy. It's not giving me a thrill either. What's hot right now is getting yourself a 10-day perm, and on the 11th day, you flat iron that big mess of curls, and people will be like, "Oh my god, girl, you look fantastic." What's so hot is worming your way into the fantasies of every hot guy that you know. Honey, dream of me tonight, but not you, because not even in your dreams. That's kind of what happened with me and YouTube sensation top 5s. I had a dream of him the other night, and even in my dreams, he wasn't interested. I said, "Well, baby, then can we just talk? Just talk to me." And he said, "No." What's hot? Colby cheese, goat cheese, mascarpone, and pair any of these with an apple or pear tart. That's how I do it, and it's a hit every single time. Has any of this got you laughing? Because what's hot is funny people, so come on. It's hot, right? You're buying it, huh? Buying it? Good, good. Because I want you to want me. Not really. If you don't want me, that's totally fine with me. What's not hot is like egomaniacs, because I think we can all agree. But what is hot are smart people who have something to say. They want to tell you really badly. And what's not are people that have nothing to say, but they look good, so you don't really care and you overlook it. But guess what? That whole thing is so old and so out. What's hot in the world of hair trends for men? Bleached tops. Totally hot. And for women, natural hair colors or the removal of ombres, because ombres are so 2 years ago. What's also hot are crazy primary colors over natural hair colors for a soft, dazzling effect. However, lilac silvers and rose golds are still all the rage and are still going strong, and that's okay too. Roseanne Barr, you are so not hot, honey. And besides, I saw Roseanne do like this video a couple weeks ago, and it looks like right here she has a cheek implant, and it looks like it's kind of migrated to like right here. It totally doesn't look good. But the hot thing's not related to like how someone looks. It's related to like her attitude. I would love for someone, and this would be totally hot to me, I would love for someone to actually do an interview with Roseanne Barr or a documentary on Roseanne Barr and actually examine what it was that caused her to make this change, because judgments aside, political views aside, I'm just really fascinated with how this woman who was one way suddenly changed and now she's totally not. Like, this is a woman that did a 3-episode arc on her television sitcom that dealt with abortion. And now she's like I don't know if that's right. Well, it is, Roseanne Barr, because that's a woman's issue, and no man in a suit has any right to tell any woman what she does with her body at all, and it infuriates me when there are some women out there that's like, yeah, you know what? This politician is right. I don't have the common sense or the business deciding what happens with my body. I want them to decide. Screw you, idiot! What's hot are upscale looking pajamas that hug the ass and plain white t-shirts for men. A plain white tee is one of the hottest and most sexiest things that I think anyone can own. What's not hot are negligees that almost send your children to therapy. Ladies, put on a robe. Also, holy shirts and stained pants. Dress like you're wanting to impress, or at least like you own a sewing kit, like stitch up them holes and shout out those pant stains. And when you do go to sleep, dress like you are going to sleep to meet George Clooney from 1995 in your dreams. Look hot and totally dream his brains out. So that's all that I have for you today. This has been my list of what's hot and what is simply not. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to comment, to share, to like, and to subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you again soon.